Overnight, federal prosecutors in Germany reopened an issue first exposed by NSA leaker Edward Snowden, announcing they will begin an investigation into the alleged spying on Chancellor Angela Merkel. The move comes nearly a year after Snowden leaked details about global surveillance by the National Security Agency. Chancellor Merkel was among the European heads of state whose personal phones were tapped by Washington. The report says she had been under surveillance since 2002. Surprisingly, the NSA itself will not be part of the investigation, at least not yet. Prosecutors broadened their probe by charging an unknown suspected party instead. Attorney General Harold Range said in a statement Wednesday, "Extensive preliminary investigations have established that sufficient factual evidence exists that unknown members of U.S. intelligence services spied on the mobile phone of Chancellor Angela Merkel." All eyes turned next to Snowden, who has said before he's finally ready to talk to prosecutors. However, his testimony isn't guaranteed. If he were to testify in person, the EU country could go against U.S. requests for extradition. CNN reports prosecutors and top political leaders in Germany are torn on whether to grant Snowden asylum.
There's a lot of German politicians who are calling for Germany to take in Edward Snowden because it was, of course, his revelations that started all of this in the first place. The German government has been trying to stonewall that. They've been trying to stop that from happening.
Other key players who could end up on the stand include Silicon Valley's brightest minds.
Prosecutors say that they are now considering calling on the heads of companies, including Apple, Facebook, Twitter, and Google, to testify in this case.
Last year, Snowden revealed major tech companies had complied with NSA requests to share user communications with the federal government. That included gathering information from Europeans. Now, it's typical for tech companies to comply with requests from the feds, but most recently, there's been debate over whether those companies should tell individuals they're being monitored. A representative for Merkel has declined to comment on the case. Some politicians and German citizens hope the investigation's findings will launch future cases to probe how the NSA tracked the general population. For Newsy, I'm Lauren Goris.